As I said, it's pretty much like a rip current. We are now at the beach, and we see all these, waves and currents happening around us and in front of us. And if we know what to expect, if we see it upcoming, we know how to respond and how to use it in our advantage. If we don't, then the fear will overwhelm us. That's it. Thank you.
I guess with the AI and technology, I wanted to ask, obviously AI and technology is funded from energy, not funded, but it has to operate on energy. What is the environmental impact from that? Like, what are we looking at in terms of future resources need to be able to fund such a technological, focused future?
That's a very, very good question. And it's a hot topic discussion at the moment. So many are concerned about how much energy we need to process all this AI that is happening. And it's true. It's not something artificial. Like, we are seeing a lot of need for excessive energy use for AI models. And I remember this conversation happening in media recently when the CEO of OpenAI mentioned that our politeness in communication to ChatGPT cost them tens of millions of dollars, because any, please or thank you dropped into ChatGPT creates a token, and token creates an energy use. I mean, I would still do it, because I prefer to treat technology as God, you don't know it exists, but it's safer to treat it as if it was. So it's an increasing need for electricity, basically. However, we are doing so well in the efficiency building of the processes behind it. Like GPU units today are way more efficient than what they were yesterday. So their laptops, their computational power is increasing. Our data centers are increasing in their efficiency. They're growing in energy consumption. They're growing in water consumption for cooling. But at the same time, this catch-up is happening, and the batteries' cost are dropping, and the batteries' efficiency are increasing. So I would totally be concerned about it, but I wouldn't be scared to death about it, because the technology is catching up very quickly. At the end of the day, it comes to the efficiency of the grid and where the electricity is coming from. And the better we are with the renewable energy use, the better the grid performs. So the cleaner energy comes into the support of AI. But it's also how we use AI.
Great, thank you. I'll just ask one more question before we go to the next panel. I wanted to know, obviously with the term AI versus generative AI, there's a bit of a difference. Would you be able to just kind of summarize what the main differences are between those two?
The generative AI, the general AI is a hypothetical concept yet. So we don't know when it's coming. It's about an AI system that can transfer the knowledge from being learned in one field into another. So in fashion, it's getting to the level of common sense reasoning. It's a level of almost gut feel, if you want. We are not seeing it just yet. Our models are quite specific, and they are built to own a certain data sets. They're trained in certain environments and data sets to answer certain questions. If you think about it as a chess player, like ChatGPT is a perfect chess player. You can't outplay it. I can't. So, and many of us can't in what it is doing. But if you take ChatGPT and ask to solve a different problem that is not related to language processing, so it's like a professional chess player who cannot play a different board game, but human can. And human can learn it on the fly, so sit at the table and learn it very quickly. That's general AI. So it's about like a system that can learn from one data set, but then extrapolate the knowledge into different environments and different questions. It will be coming at some point, but we don't know when. Just as quantum, we know it's coming, but we don't know when. It can hit us tomorrow. as ChatGPT did, as iPhone did, but it can take 100 years to develop.
Thank you. And just to summarize, what's one piece of advice you'd give the room today when we're looking into the future and we're going to be facing these megatrends? What would you say to everyone?
As I was listening to Anthony, I was thinking that I really love the idea of Asian intelligence and the human intelligence behind any technology adoption. So it's human first, technology later. It's running with the machines, not against the machines. And it's an augmentation of what we do to perform better, to achieve better. It's not the technology for the sake of technology. And if we are talking about like bringing AI to Asia, we shouldn't be talking about bringing AI to Asia. We should be talking about bringing AI for Asia, for their needs, and based on the intelligence of what the society is like, what the economy is like, what's going to fit, suit, and improve its operations rather than for the sake of technology itself.
Would you please put your hands together and thank Dr. Alex Bratanova?